Um, I had an adventure recently, actually, with Gawain and Navin. August was going to come and then had to leave. We trekked out to the absolute middle of nowhere to look at a village being eaten by the void. And it sure was being eaten by a void, or by the void. It was unsettling and unpleasant, and I did not like it. So now I am back here and not looking at weird villages, and this suits me much better. I'm not really sure what anyone else has been up to. I haven't really talked to anyone else since the whole that. I said I wanted to talk to Gawain, but then I didn't follow up on that. I should follow up on it. I don't think I've changed my mind, but I don't know. If there's I don't know. I'm trying very hard to be a good person, a person worth having around, and if there are things that I can do about it that people can help me with, then I want to pursue them. I mean, mostly so far it's just been infrastructure, which is all fine and good, but doesn't actually, mean anything about me as an entity. World hard and cold. Yeah, yeah. It came from a cold place. I came from a very snowy place. I didn't actually see snow for a long time because I was underground in a cave. Trees also cold but strong and sturdy. Mm-hmm. I like trees. Again, trees aren't a thing I really was familiar with long, long ago. Uh, but I like them a lot now. That they're really useful. You can make torches from them. Yeah, I like the sky too. Not a big fan of the void, but sky up above. That's cool. Yeah, that's better, I think.
Moth?
Hello?
Hi. How's it
Jackdaw.
going? Good to see you. It's been a little bit.
It's good to see you too. What have you been up to?
I was away for a bit. I've got some secondary farms a little bit further out, and usually when I uh usually when I go out that way, I try to uh make it a worthwhile trip. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, I was away a little bit longer than I was planning. Um, but now that I'm back, I've been working on also building out a farm underneath San Francisco. Uh,
Oh, okay. What kind of farm?
I've got wheat and pumpkins right now. Wheat for bread for the villagers that I cured, and then pumpkins because I finally have all the ingredients to make pumpkin pie. Uh, and I have the sugarcane out back, so I'm gonna hopefully be switching to that as a more sustainable food source.
Nice. If you're willing to do another farm, if you wouldn't mind making I mean, you've got the melons out back, the fantasy Costco, but if you wouldn't mind making
Mhm.
more, I have a 1-to-1 melon trade.
Okay. All right. I actually, yeah, I have a bunch that I've been collecting, and I was planning on hopefully expanding that a bit. So yeah, if you have a good trade for that, I can definitely bring those
Yeah, I
over.
have 1-to-1 melons to emeralds. It's really good.
That is really good. Here's the sentence. So what have you been up to?
Uh, Farming, working on the highway, You've seen the
Mm-hmm.
highway, right?
I have seen the highway. Are you the one who you're the one who made it wider?
Yeah.
It looks so much. It's so much easier to walk on. Thank you.
Yeah, the other day, Navin took Gawain and me to see a weird village that was
Oh,
like,
Navin mentioned that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all I've really been up to.
Okay. Any more progress on the whole community project thing?
Uh,
Uh,
the, this
I
thing?
saw I saw that yeah, I saw that there was a new floor had been installed. That
Oh, I
looks
didn't even, oh,
beautiful.
that's gorgeous.
Oh, so that wasn't you?
I asked Whimsy to design it.
Oh. Lindsay did a great
Oh, I didn't
job. I
even
love it.
see. Oh, this is gorgeous.
It feels like a very nicely made chessboard.
It does. Oh, this
Lovely.
is so
Uh,
cute.
I know.
And then the villagers are just
Mhm.
down.
Oh, there's another one of those guys. Uh,
Again?
yeah. I don't think it'll be able to get up. I should be able to shoot it from here. Hi. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure if it might be a little bit awkward because the ceiling's already kind of low. I'm not sure if putting half slabs up there would help. Because then there'd still be the 2 blocks for the baby villagers, but hopefully not enough clearance for the golem. I'm not positive though. That's a thought
Yeah,
because
I'm not
they do
sure.
seem very persistent. Uh,
I mean, I was hoping one would be enough, but they don't seem to be content with that.
yeah, I think the room might be a little too
And like,
big.
it's fine. I mean, the room is big. It
Mhm,
doesn't freak me out as much as like being in
when it was in
a
your house.
very small space or like in my house
Yeah.
with an iron golem.
hmm
But I don't like it.
hmm Yeah, no, completely understandable. Have you have you interacted with sleep more lately?
Not sure if it was before or after we last talked.
Okay. Because it sounded like he was kind of wanting to be involved in the whole community planning thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the main project currently, the community center?
Yeah, but like I said, Whimsy's working on it right now, so I haven't really been.
hmm
I was thinking we could have like a
Okay.
main room and then have like other rooms split off from it, like maybe an
hmm
enchanting room.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. I will. I have a little enchanting setup down in my basement
Oh,
of the
okay.
Costco, but having another one in a uh on the other side of the village uh might be useful. Um, you've known them a little bit longer than I have. Have do you have any thoughts, I guess, on the whole star situation? Did Oz
Uh,
or August fill you in?
with the murder and the wall,
Yeah, yeah.
the murder
You know,
wall.
the little the yes, the wall that is used for wall that is used as an excuse
Yeah.
for murder.
Stars didn't tell me about it. Actually, Sleep took me over there. Uh,
He took you over to the wall, or
yeah, to the wall, not past it.
okay.
Uh, he took me over there and he told me that there are villagers in there that
Mm-hmm.
they're like isolationist and shy and they have some sort of
Uh huh.
butterfly cult going on. So
Okay.
I mean, even if Stars was letting people be on the wall, I don't think I'd go anyway. I think I would probably be
Mm-hmm.
a bit much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. Do you do you believe him?
Uh, why why wouldn't I believe him.
I mean, the whole like villagers as like having their own developed society and like.
I
I mean, yours were in a pit for a while. Is all I'm saying.
I moved them out. He was not super happy about them being in the pit. He speaks villager. He offered to introduce me to my villagers, but we didn't get a chance to actually do that.
Okay. Interesting. Have you? So you think there's something to that?
Yeah, I think it's the truth.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's a bit weird to think about, I guess. It's not. Makes my head hurt.
Why?
I mean, it's where I'm from. That's not how it is at all. It's, I mean, the idea of they're mobs. It's not any different from farming, sheep or cows. Their functions are maybe a little bit more sophisticated, but I can understand like having an attachment to them. I'm fond of my chickens.
But
I speak to them.
Sheep, they just grow their wool, and like they have their meat, and they don't like produce things. But think about like librarians. Where are they getting those books from?
I guess. Guess I hadn't.
Just because you don't speak their language doesn't mean they're not intelligent.
Okay. I'm still not positive what I think about all of that, but I'll hold off on
and
anything involving the village for right now, if you think that it's worth leaving them alone.
Were you going to do something with the village?
I'm not sure. I feel like something has to be done in terms of stars, because I would like to go about my day without worrying that my paths are going to be set on fire or that my friends are going to be stabbed.
I mean, yeah, but this, I don't know. Something is up with stars and with sleep, and I think there's been a miscommunication somewhere. But I haven't been able to pin Sleep down to talk to him about it.
Okay. Miscommunication between him and stars, you mean?
And everyone else. I mean, I'm not sure exactly where the miscommunication lies, but it's somewhere in there.
All right. Okay.
I mean, he wouldn't lie to me, but I don't think. I mean, something's up.
Yes, and I mean, I've not wanted to do anything drastic, but all my efforts have of trying to talk to stars and get more of a clear picture of what's going on have. I mean, it's been like going around in circles. It's not been a particularly fruitful line of questioning. But if you think that you might be able to get a more of a complete picture from Sleep, then I will wait on you for that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking that, I don't know. Because Sleep said that he and Stars have met,
Mm-hmm.
that they're good friends, but Stars says that they've never met Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what's going on there. I mean, Sleep said that I mean, he's shy, and he said that Stars was trying to
Mm-hmm.
sort of protect his privacy, but like now that a bunch of us have met Sleep, and now that I know that they're friends, you'd think that
Mm-hmm.
Stars would let up. But I'm thinking that maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know, they got it into their head or their programming or something, that they need to still keep the secret. So I do
Uh-huh.
think that we'll get more from Sleep than from Stars
Okay.
about this.
Um,
I don't
all
know.
right. Yeah, if you think that uh there's a resolution to be found there,
Yeah.
I will leave that to you for now then.
Yeah.
Just keep me posted, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Okay. Cool. I'm questioning my entire existence right now.
What?
This
Oh,
is
because of the
fun.
villagers? I don't know. Uh,
How is that how is it not breaking your brain?
um, I don't know. I already knew that mobs could, I don't know, have feelings and intelligence and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's not a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure villagers aren't. I know villagers aren't the only ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, look at
Okay.
Navin.
True. Novin's Novin though. Novin's not Navin doesn't function under typical like Navin's
Yeah, but like, Navin isn't completely out of the realm of things that I've encountered before.
uh-huh.
Navin is. I mean, I haven't met anything exactly like Navin before, but I've met
Mm-hmm.
things that are.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. I feel like so much of this place is uh I don't know. It seems like nothing works the way that it's supposed to, or at least that I'm used to. That I'm used to in terms of what I remember. Um, and I guess
I
it
mean,
just
look at all
it
of us
feels kind of.
here. Look at all of us here from different worlds.
Hmm. Yeah, and like I'm trying to understand like with Gawain, uh, you know, curse breaking does not compute to me really at all. But I'm trying to learn and understand because I care about them.
Yeah, they're a really good person.
Hmm. If he's right and not just in his specific. Oh, there's a spider following you.
Hey, friend.
Uh, if he's right, not just with respect to wherever it is that he came from, but just in general, then like that is a lot of you know murder and indentured servitude and stuff like that suddenly becomes very oh this is kind of bad
I mean,
and not like oh this is we've got the cow farm and the sheep farm and the villager farm
it's not
it's
a farm. It's. I don't know. I'm doing my best. I want to try and make it like. better for them, more, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, enrichful. I don't know if that's
Mm-hmm.
a word.
Yeah, I get what you mean, though.
Like, I mean, it would be easier, and probably they would summon iron golems less if I just sort of boxed them up individually, but,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would be cruel. They should be able to talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And if that means I have to deal with iron golems sometimes, then fine.
You, it's worth that to you for them.
I mean, it's the least I can do.
Hmm.
I they're safe down there. They're protected.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do need to put more enrichment options down there, but
Mm-hmm.
I
I
mean,
mean,
even just now they have each other,
yeah.
and that's an important thing. It's, lonely
Mm-hmm.
being alone.
Yeah, I feel that. Um, maybe some pets.
Yeah, I could get some pets down there.
Um, you
Think they'd like
could.
chickens?
I I mean, you know what I think about that. I think everyone's day is improved by exposure to chickens. Um,
Yeah, I'll
but
see.
no,
I'll see what I can get down
maybe
there.
some yeah, maybe some furniture, uh little coffee table. I don't know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Uh some you could have some flowers down there. There's not a lot of clay that I've found in this world so far, but you could make some little flower pots.
Oh, that's a really good idea, actually. Yeah, I
Yeah,
should
that could
put
that could
flowers
brighten it
down
up a
there.
little. Yeah. Uh,
I can get some.
I'm
I
gonna
can
make
get some
another
poppies.
axe.
I know iron golems like poppies, and they like iron golems.
That is true. Um, yeah, I wonder why poppies. I mean, I guess I never really figured that there was a reason, but
I don't know. Maybe they just collectively have a favorite color.
I
I
guess.
I
I
don't know.
guess
Do
so.
poppies like mean something? Do they?
I mean, I don't. Flowers are not my expertise.
I guess I can
Uh,
ask Sleep if like what poppies mean to
yeah,
villagers.
yeah. See what he has to say about that. It seems like you trust him, uh,
Sleep? Yeah.
somewhat implicitly. I guess I was just wondering, uh, what he did to earn that trust. Like, what is it about him that made? Yeah, this guy would not lie to me.
I have I have a secret. And I don't really want to tell you. I haven't really
Oh, you
told
don't. No, no, I'm
anyone
fine.
by choice, but he knew it just looking at me.
Oh, really?
He clocked me immediately, just right out of the gate, and that was a scary moment to realize
Mm-hmm.
that he knew this about me, but he's
Mm-hmm.
never told anyone or treated me any less for it,
Mm-hmm.
and that means a lot to me.
I can appreciate that. Um, and no, your secrets are your own. I would never ask you to
Yeah.
tell me something that you weren't comfortable sharing. I've only interacted with Sleep once. I can't say I know him very well.
Yeah? I didn't realize you guys had met.
Yeah, we um Did Oz ever show you the acacia village that they found?
No, but I might have seen it anyway. I've
It's
seen
out near
an acacia
the
village.
yeah, it's out near the jungle.
I don't know about a jungle. The one I saw was like near a
Um,
desert.
oh, there's a desert next to the there's a
Oh,
desert
then
on
it
one
may have
side
been
and
the
there's a
same
jungle
one.
on the other. Then yes, probably. There's a desert, there's a tundra, a jungle, and an acacia biome.
That's a lot happening.
It is a lot happening. I'm not.
But
This
yeah,
place is weird enough. That was like okay, what?
it was a weird little sort of split into village. There was one villager in a box. I
Yep. Sleep did that.
Sleep did that.
Mister
Okay.
Mister Mister Lover of Villagers.
I mean, hey, at least they're safe in there.
I guess I mean at that point most of the other villagers
I was
had presumably just walked off a cliff into the void. So I
I was
suppose protecting them from themselves is a valid argument at that point.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Sleep what the like if there was something we could do to get her there like over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, he's
So I just left
kind of
her there
slippery
because,
like that.
you know, she's at least protected right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying about the village?
No, I was just saying that's where we met. I'm not sure exactly what he was doing there. But yeah, he showed up, introduced me to I don't remember what he called her. Did he tell you?
I mean, it looked like I don't know. I don't actually speak villager, and I don't remember her having like a name tag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, she didn't have a name tag, but he had a name. There was also an Ezekiel who apparently died recently. I like when Oz and I went to the village together. There were a few, and apparently there had been more when Oz first found it. So it seems like the
Not a safe place.
not a safe place. No, a rather precarious location. Marjorie, that's right.
Marjorie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, my chicken. My chickens have better memory than me.
They just know everything. Maybe I should try listening to them. I forgot you speak chicken.
I mean, we communicate on some level. We do. They're
Wait.
sweet.
You speak chicken and you're like weirded out about villagers being morally relevant?
Yes. Chickens don't have this chicken is not going around saying I'm going to start a religion. I'm going to have a cult. They're not they don't sell you things. They're companions, but like I also don't feel super bad about, you know, that's life and death, I suppose. You know, it's one thing to say like I'm attached to these creatures and I communicate with them. It's another to say like you know, it's these creatures are persons enough that like harming them is wrong, or that they've got their own like society that needs to be respected. I don't know. I just yeah, it's you know, you can love a pet and still not consider it to be like people, you know? Does that make sense? Am I...
I mean, there's also the question of who gets to decide who's people.
Fair enough, I suppose. Which is why I said on... which is why I'm having the crisis right now. Because it is a fair point, possibility. I'm still kind of trying to wrap my mind around it, I guess. Because, I mean, there has to be some rubric, right? For...
Does there have to be?
I if, like, what would the alternative be? That just everything is people?
No, just that, I don't know, maybe it doesn't follow rules like, or at least not rules we can really see.
Ugh. Yeah, that is...
I
Brain does not like that, but I guess I kind of see your point.
I'd been alive for a while before I ever encountered the idea of people or that I might be a person.
Really? Just never came up?
Yeah, just never came up.
Interesting. But yeah, that's... For me, that's how I understand things, is figuring out what the rule is, what the... not necessarily having to have everything be completely neat and tidy, but at least being able to see patterns and this works like
Have
this,
you
and
ever heard
that makes sense.
Measure was made for man and not man for the measure?
I don't know. I don't think I've heard that. What... It's a saying, I assume?
It means that if your rules don't fit the world as you're actually observing it, then maybe you should rethink your rules and not just try to cram everything into them. We make up rules to have a way to think about the world. They're not a thing that just sort of exist, I guess, platonically, eternally outside our own experiences.
That's fair. That's very wise, Moth.
I'm just repeating some stuff I heard before.
Still, it's very very eloquently put as well. I guess had not really thought to frame it in that way.
It's
I guess
a hard thing to remember.
Yeah.
But I try to keep it in mind.
No, I guess it's just kind of... If you don't have something outside of yourself to fall back on, and then what? It doesn't. It's like the reference point has to come from somewhere. I can't. Something has to make sense.
Does it?
I mean, I'd kind of like it to.
That's fair.
There's so much of everything right now that does not make sense, and Oz keeps telling me the same thing, that it's just, we'll take it as it comes, and it is, so it's not as important to figure out like why it doesn't seem to be working like it should, because it's what's in front of us.
I'm not saying
And
you shouldn't try to, like, figure out why things are working how they are instead of how you, like, previously experienced them to. Just that you shouldn't just sort of continue to blindly assume that they will continue to work how they used to, even though they're not.
Okay. So just recognizing that there might be more parts of the system, more pieces. It's more complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's always more to figure out. It's a big world, plural, I suppose.
Yeah. What was it like where you came from? You don't have to tell me.
No, I mean, I've been trying to pinpoint that myself. The memories that I have, they don't necessarily seem to fit together the way they're supposed to. And that's, I guess, part of why it's so frustrating not being able to make sense of any of this, because I don't make sense right now. And I don't. It was, from what I remember, there was it was nice, I think. The memories that I have of growing up, and the people that I remember, but it doesn't match up with the way that my instincts expect things to work.
I know the feeling.
I know that the people that I knew, the people that I remember, they were good people. They were kind, and everybody kind of relied on each other. And that those are the clearest things that I remember. But when I think about that here, it feels wrong and terrifying, and not how anything is supposed to be. And I wish I could understand why I feel like which piece is inaccurate or skewed or incomplete. Because they won't fit together properly, and I
Kind of like there's, I don't know, two sets of memories, one that you have and one that your body and instincts remember but that you don't.
yeah, yeah, that's a, a good way to put it. Um, the wherever um I was telling Gawain whatever it is that's missing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't just feel like, oh, that was a really long time ago, that's far away. It feels like glasses with the wrong prescription, I guess. And instead of bringing things into focus, it just looks more incomprehensible.
Hmm.
Um, and and I feel like if I could just remember like one one piece of that, then everything else would line up, and then I'd be able to uh, then I'd know, you know. I
Yeah.
I don't. It's frustrating to feel like I don't understand any of what's going on, or who I am or am supposed to be.
I mean, I think you're Jackdaw and you're supposed to be Jackdaw.
I mean, that's kind of you. It's a little bit difficult trying to figure out what that looks like in practice. How do I want to be, what sort of person is Jackdaw?
I mean, I think you get to choose.
How do you how do you know though?
I
How do
mean,
you
you
pick?
you know by doing it. You know by
And
if you if you want to, I don't know, be the kind of person who gives people gifts, then you just give people gifts. Or if you want to be the kind of person that, I don't know, kills people, then you kill people. It's not.
and
We can't tell what you're feeling inside. We can just tell, like, what you do.
mhm.
And if you pretend hard enough to be a good person, then it's basically like you're a good person. I'm not saying you're a bad person. This generalizes.
No, I get that. I didn't yeah, I'm I'm trying, I guess, to decide and then be uh but the the person that it feels most natural to be, what if that person isn't a good person? What if I don't like that person?
Um, I mean, you can't change what's happened in the past, but, like, you can choose over and over and over again to do the right thing and be a good person, and it doesn't. I mean, obviously instincts matter. Obviously instincts are like a thing that you have to deal with, but it doesn't. If you don't ever give in to them, then it doesn't matter to anyone else what they are, I think. I mean, I think that's... It's hard... It's kind of a hard thing to remember.
Yeah.
But I'm trying.
So what you're saying is you are the person that you choose to be from that point forward?
Yes. That's what I'm saying, yes.
Okay. That makes sense, I think. Thank you for listening.
It's
sharing.
nothing. We're friends, right?
I'm I'm glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you too.
And not just because you have a excellent tree farm.
The tree farm is just a bonus. I'd let you use the tree farm if you hated me.
Tree farm is a bonus of friendship.
No, I'm saying it's not even a bonus of friendship, it's just a bonus. I would let you use it even if you hated me.
That's generous.
It's just... I mean, like I told you before, it's not even really a generosity thing, it's just... I'm, I guess, lucky in the sense that in a lot of cases, the most selfless option I could choose and the most selfish option I could choose are the same thing. Like with the villagers.
Yeah.
So I don't even really have to choose. I can justify it any way I want.
It's nice when it works out that way.
Yeah.
I think I should probably be going. I'm a
Lot
little
to think about.
tired. Yeah.
It was really good talking to you. I'll let you know what I find out from sleep.
Okay. Thank you. No, let's do this again sometime. Maybe less existential crises, more
Oh, that's a mood.
more trees.
More trees, yeah. I mean, I've always got more trees.
But no, I'll see you around, Moth.
Thanks. I'll see you.
Take care.
You too. I don't know. I'm trying really, really hard to be a person. To be a person who is, again, worth keeping around, worth knowing, worth interacting with. And I don't know if I'm succeeding at that. I need to talk to Gawain.